Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or good evening, depending on where you're from. We are going to have an amazing Valorant game tonight. We have Baker versus Fisher, a heated rivalry since day one. We are in the championships. Things are getting dire. I am joined today by Angel.
Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. I'm Angel, your second caster, here to have some good Valorant game today, and I just hope that our players will take home the W.
Of course. Why not? Angel is from France and is a guest caster with us today, so please welcome him in with all of your love and joy and
Yep.
support. What's your experience with Valorant, Angel?
Valorant. I started Valorant in 2024. I wanted to get into competitive as a player normally, but then I got a little bit burned out. And one time, I just watched a VCT stream, and I was like admiring the caster. I think her name was like Pansy or something. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
wow,
yeah, yeah.
she's casting like so good. I want to be like her. And I've got some casting experience from a very young age, so I just said, why not start this? I like Valorant, I like casting, I like esports. Why not? Just why not? And that's how I'm here today casting with you.
All right. Well, we're so glad to have you.
And
Today
yeah,
we have Drago, Demon, Revenge, Ladder Moves, and Hijinks. Now, I'm not sure how familiar of the team you are, Angel, but I will say we have some monster starters. These guys are absolute menaces, but not to downplay anybody on Fisher. Um,
mm,
between Blast, Cuz, Sogo, Hun, yeah, TTV Jeffy. All right, I'm glad I got Hun right on the first try from the little voice in my ear. But I'm excited. Looks like our maps, I just got sent those as well. We are starting on Fracture, then we are going to move to Haven. If it comes to a map 3, taking it to Split. We will see. Most historically, we've taken Fisher to a third game, so we might have a chance to see that today in the best of 3. We're going to start on Fracture.
yep. Playing Fracture. I mean, those games with Fisher were always like just very close, very competitive, and maybe today like just get finally a first win against them. I mean, I just hope and I have full trust in those players.
It'll really come down to our teamwork here. I've seen the connection, if you will, between our players.
And the
I know
chemistry.
what they can I know what they can do together. I've seen Baker hit some crazy clips. I've seen Fisher do the same. So I'm gonna try to try to hype up both as equally as I can today.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's gonna be very close, very exciting. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Looks like we have a Brimstone on both teams. Revenge going for the default chamber pick. We love to see it. We also love to see Demon on the uh, Neon on the tip of my tongue there. I appreciate the voice in my ear so much. And another Neon from Cuz. This might be more of a ditto match than we were hoping for. Blast is
Yep.
hovering over Cypher there. 8 seconds going into it. Sogo on Phoenix. Really excited to see that. We've got a very balanced team on both sides, really. I would say that Fisher has more information to gather, perhaps.
Yeah,
But
with like the cipher and the fade.
exactly, yes. I think that they'll probably be getting more information, but it looks like Baker has a lot of utility, and dare I say we excel at our gunfights
That's
better.
a good spot.
So I guess we have an advantage here.
Could be whoever gets the information first, or whoever shoots first. They'll come down to it. We're gonna see that in the first gun round here. Looks like.
Looks like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it looks
What do
like
you
he's gonna
see?
be stacking 4 on the side. Holy. And Blast just all alone on side, gonna be taking 4 players against him.
Missile deployed.
Not the spot you want to be in, especially against Baker. And it looks like they're going to try to rotate in to help him out as
I'm out of here.
Baker fakes the rotate, and they're going to A site now, completely free.
Spike
Like
planted.
he's gonna be planted post plant, but we lost 1 player, so it's a 5v4. So the retake could be hard, but still, it's 1. Oof. 4v3 now. We've got the player advantage.
Ladder moves did take one. As you said it, Angel, we do have the player advantage now. And Fisher is going to slowly split push. Phoenix coming in that other side. Gets the one on Demon. Ladder moves also falls, but Hijinks, last one left. 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Hijinks
was
gets him
their
while he's
match.
not looking, and Drago finished it off. Big for the first gun round.
It's a really massive round. So now we're just gonna be on to the bonus, and just if we convert it, it's gonna be like really good for the next few rounds.
Exactly. Starting momentum early is really what we want to see. And we're going to see if Fisher's going to adapt to that. It seems like that Cypher got caught out all alone. And looks like they're still all alone on B side. But I mean, that's what they want.
Maybe they're just stacking 3 onto one side, 1 on mid, and then 1 on other side. You know, just leaving one side all open with just 1 little player to defend it. Not really good.
Could be, but maybe this Cypher's cracked and we just don't know it yet. Baker, though, being extremely patient.
Yeah, I mean,
Looks
really
like they had a...
defensive.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like they had a little bit of a scuffle towards A, but then Fisher backed off. And it looks like they're going to get an almost another free push again. The Phoenix is watching.
Yeah, be really careful of him. He could get some pick.
We're going to see the smoke from Brimstone is going to come down. Looks like they're going to rotate their way back to B after just making some commotion on A. Really testing out Fisher's sense of direction here.
Yeah, but now
Hun
the
is
sides
gonna
are
deploy some more smoke.
just more even right now, so it's not a good bet on the
30
sides.
seconds left.
Hun getting caught out as soon as he leaves the smoke. Blast does take Demon down, however, 4v4. Cypher unfortunately gets flashed, is blinded.
Spike down,
Blast
B.
does get a kill on ladder moves though. Revenge
enemy
gets the
remaining.
trade. Cuz once again 2v1. Baker's gonna take it once again. Gets the plant as well.
So they got a Cypher. He'll see.
Yeah,
what
that
we
momentum
wanted
is
to
just
see.
incredible. The mental state should be really good right now for Fisher, and just that 2k from Hijinks. Beautiful that 2k with the Spectre.
I think you'll be quick to catch on that Hijink is one of our best gun players. I did an interview with him before where, you know, he just excels when it comes to peeking
Safety's
corners, and when he's got his team telling him where people are, especially when it comes to those clutch situations where it's just him in the end, he pulls through this time.
And looks like we're going
Jeffy's
to
gonna-
B.
Shocking.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It looks like Fisher has a little bit more utility in people. People are just as much as a resource. Baker's going to take their time getting onto this point. Drops down to 4v2. Slowing things down a
chance.
little bit.
They're
Still a
dead.
chance, just you said. Demon with 1.
Gotta go.
Throws up the wall to give himself some cover. 45 HP left.
Come on, let's go.
Hun is watching the angle religiously. Sogo manages to get out.
Last player standing.
He gets another
One
Hun.
enemy
The
remaining.
last one, ladder moves 1v1.
HP, come on! Ah!
Jeffy with the 3K. brings Baker their first L and Fisher their first round win.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Demon was like really good around. The 2K really just relaunched them, you know, to maybe do a clutch, but Jeffy decided otherwise.
Absolutely. Jeffy really coming in clutch where he needed to. And it looks like Blast, this Cypher, even as like a Sentinel, giving them so much information.
Stim beacon here.
Or actually, picks rather. Picks and information. Because spots Demon, drags him back down, gets flashed, however.
Down you go.
So is gonna fall, but Hun is gonna get the trade on the hijinks.
Spike
Cuz with
down
another.
A.
Blindly shooting through the smoke, hoping to get a little bit of damage off.
4v2 that got the spike though, that's looking really bad.
Baker in a bad position here, backed up into their spawn. As you said, Fisher does have the spike. They have no reason to leave that spot. They can stay there as long as they want.
And they're just gonna play time.
Last
Just
player
gonna push
standing.
off and
Files ready.
4v1.
Scratch.
3K. Again.
Hun getting, as you said, yes, Hun getting his own 3K this time. Unfortunately, that spike just being dropped right where you don't want it to be, and Baker not having the manpower to sneak in there and get it out. It's gonna tie it back up.
In 2-2 now. I mean, everything's back to 0, but you know, it's better when it's back to 0. You know, just reset, and I feel like Baker's just doing pretty good start, and I know that they can carry this on through the whole match.
I would certainly hope so. Looks like Baker's gonna take it a little bit slower now, trying to get away from that A site where the bad things happened. Drago
B's free.
looking. Ooh, barely dodges the bullet. Revenge falls to Cuz from a long distance shot. Ladder moves also goes down. Hijinks
Got them.
tries to pull it out.
Last player
Drago
standing.
gets one.
Shortcut.
Down to a 3v1, just the Cypher left.
But be careful. We know how this dangerous Cypher is. But no. Takes
Well,
one to
that
get
was
straight in. Basically.
embarrassing.
But in a 3v1 situation, all you can do is hope to take one. Oh, but Baker didn't get the plant off. They're gonna miss out on a little bit of funds from that.
Yep. Might be a little bad for the economy though.
No care about economy. Revenge is getting the operator. He is deep into it. He wants the one-shot kill.
And to be honest, operator on chamber, really dangerous combo, you know. Could do some damage, but we'll see.
Fisher now splitting themselves up a little bit more. Fade trying to find something up at that top section, but not going to. Baker is all on the south side looking to push their way up B.
And B is free, I mean, just some Cypher utils to defend the side, but that's about it, and they gonna need to rotate if they wanna defend the side, but it's gonna be a quick rotates now. It's gonna be a battle coming soon.
Drone going out.
We're gonna hope that Baker's gonna stop them before they get too far in. The Teo drone is going to try to find somebody going north. They're not going to. I'm really curious. This Phoenix is gonna catch the rotation possibly.
Yeah, I mean, just gonna back down, play it slow, trying to find some info on the A side, but it looks like they've all rotated to the A sides. This is really bad. They just read it. They've read it.
Open up the sky.
A good read, but Hijinks is gonna come down with the Brimstone ult. And it is just a noise of ultimates and utility. The door is gonna shut right before the kill can happen, and Cuz is gonna sneak it back out right when it opens up.
Yeah, I mean he's got 5 HP now, so he's very low. So he's an easy kill, and they've got the B side for free, so they just probably
10 seconds left.
the
Trap
spike
destroyed.
on B, and they will. Now Baker post-plant situation 4v2. Fisher got the man advantage, but still
One
defend
enemy
the AWP could
remaining.
do some damage, but no.
Find you.
Jeff is coming from the back and kills him instantly. And Hijinks can't
Hijinks
do
gets the peek.
anything.
Got the plant, but unfortunately Fisher gets the defuse. Back to 0 once more. Fisher just doing an amazing job of reading the rotation, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I mean, even I am shocked about what that read, to be honest.
Well, those Cypher cameras are probably doing a major load of the work. Now, when you're able to watch both sides of the map at the same time, once with your camera and the other with your own eyes.
Yeah, this is really OP. This type of util is really OP for information, so that's probably why, as you said.
The Revenge forced to save this round almost.
You want to
Losing
play?
the operator.
Let's play.
Looks like they go fast A, but not really a good thing there. All 3 on 1 place, and Jeffy gets 2, but 3 kills, and now we're down to
Launching
3v2.
smoke.
Just turn the situation upside down.
Smoke's down.
Here.
Hijinks does get the plant. Blast is trying to pick him off through the wall. Oh, it actually stops the plant, it seems.
Last player
Revenge trying to pick
standing.
this back up, but gets dropped by Cuz.
Now Revenge on
Revenge, the
low
last one left.
results.
5 HP.
Teleport.
One enemy remaining.
Gets
One-
the
1v1.
pick! Oh! 1v1 sniper duel. Chamber on 5 HP unfortunately loses the 1v1 to the Neon.
4v3, they've got the advantage for the first time in this game now, Fisher.
My advice: don't get shot.
Neon also the only one to keep their operator as well. That's really scary too. When you're carrying one of the only, I can't say one of the only, but rather an easier one-shot gun, especially at a long distance on a map like that we're on right now. It's not something you want your enemies to have.
Yeah, pretty scary to be honest. And the economy is looking kind of bad for Baker.
Hopefully we can use that to our advantage. A little bit more of a split push. Chamber's going to go by themselves on that south side against the Fade. Making some noise. Because just holding this angle with the operator. Oh, Revenge gets dropped by Jeffy. Gotta hate the Odin.
Grenade is live.
So it looks like they're rotating to B side, and again a good read from them. What a reader, to be honest, this team.
Especially with Phoenix coming up from the backside. Hijinks manages to get the tripwire.
Because with
But
the
it still
all
is information.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
everyone
Killed the
now.
rat.
One gets 2, gets the other. Really good kill, but Jeffy with the Odin.
The Odin again, an absolute
Their
menace.
teeth will chatter
Oh
in
my
the
God,
cold
yeah.
and dark.
Timeout.
Looks like we're gonna-
Timeout.
Yeah, exactly. A timeout from Dumbbell here. Really doesn't want Fisher running away with the game. Especially how close it's been too. These are very winnable rounds that we're having, but it's slipping through our fingers a little.
Yeah. It's just coming to like some battles and we just lose like gunfights, and then we drop like to 5v4 to 5v1. You know, it's just always like that, and we could have won easily some of those rounds, but you know, fate is fate, and we just need to get back into this game, try and find some new strategies, the right words to get those players back, and maybe try and get some momentum, then maybe try and win the map.
Hopefully so. And you know, Dumbbell's pretty good about these timeouts and pretty good about locking these players in, especially that we have the power to win these gunfights. You're seeing ladder moves take out 2 people at a time in these like 4v1 situations, but we're just getting caught in bad places of the world.
Mm.
Looks like we got a
And
few people going up towards that north side.
yep, onto A site, and 3 people are again posted
Bonne
on
chance, mes amis.
A site. Again, this is gonna be a hard battle to win for this site. And B, always defended with Cypher. And they're just gonna be pushing up. And Cuz gets one.
Because
Oh, you ain't coming back. Watch your eyes.
Sogo through the stun.
One enemy
With
remaining.
another
Spike
Sogo with
down
3.
A.
Plus 3k. Now Drago left all alone with only with the Sheriff. I mean, in some reality it's possible, but doesn't really look like a winnable situation here. The flash, and he's just gonna get shorty.
An unfortunate call for Baker. You know, they had the split push ready for A, but unfortunately most of Fisher's men were in the wrong place or the right place, depending on who you're rooting for.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going to call it again. Fisher monitoring this left side after seeing the right didn't work so well. Cypher going to go back on A all by their lonesome and set up these cameras. A few tripwires on B side as well.
Stim beacon down.
Off your feet.
Yup, Sogo gonna drop down, not gonna find any damage, I think. Okay, just gonna respawn.
Watch out! I'm out of here.
Wants the aggression. Cuz gets one with the operator. Hijinks with one as well as Demon. Lowering Fisher's numbers into a 4v3. Brimstone really, really low.
So we still haven't taken any side, and it looks like gonna be backing down onto A side. I mean, yeah, Chamber is all alone onto A side. He's got the side for free. Now with the op, the Cypher cam doesn't see him. So yeah, they're
They
just gonna
found my
fast
trap.
rotate to A, gonna get a free side and try and play this post plant situation.
Looks like the Neon's gonna try to rotate with the op. Maybe trying to bait out a shot.
Last
Demon
player
gets another
standing.
one. And another for the 3.
Cypher
Gotta go.
all alone. Theonis rotates, and the spike is not yet planted. It's gonna be
30
planted, it's gonna
seconds
be
left.
planted. 1v1. Ooh,
Spike
looking
planted.
bad for him. I'm looking bad for him. Don't want to be in his place.
I would not want to be Cypher either right now. And it looks like instead of saving, wants to go to try to take away the guns of Baker as a last-ditch effort.
We need to take the oh, gonna get one, but not gonna get 2. The spray doesn't work out for him. And Demon with the 4k. Really beautiful. What's around from him?
Almost got the ace there, wanted it so badly, but gets stolen by his team. But a win is a win.
Thanks.
Baker finally getting another one. And as I said earlier, figuring out the numbers game and making sure that they're not putting themselves in bad situations.
But can we talk about Cuz? 15 sticks. What a stat he's having. Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. With that operator, one-shot lethal, especially on
Bring them
Neon, you're
down.
just a fast-moving agent. Tailground's gonna get destroyed by Jeffy. No information for Baker besides that there is somebody lurking there. Chamber's gonna go by himself onto the A site.
Yeah, I guess as the last round, but the A site is completely free apart from Neon just putting in from spawn.
One's gonna peek the corner. I'm sure nobody else. Fade is watching.
Launch your missile.
Spike down B.
Brimstone
enemy
comes
remaining.
down, does not claim any Sogo with another on hijinks. Chamber, the last one left.
I have them.
They've got his
Spike is
position, though.
dropped on B site.
Yeah, he's getting circled. He's getting squeezed like a lemon. Well, be careful, especially with the up. Is he gonna try to save? I mean, it's just the only option possible, to be honest. The only reasonable option to do, and yeah, he's just gonna save, gonna
30
go
seconds
back
left.
into his spawn and just gonna wait the 25 seconds and just wishing that he's not gonna get caught.
Especially when you're already down, you don't want to dig your own grave further.
Yep.
And Fisher's gonna try to make some moves with the last 10 seconds left of
10
this.
seconds left.
I mean, they're far from him, they're far from him. But there's still 5 seconds, and Neon could be really fast, and they've seen him. But careful, they've seen him, they see. And no kill.
It's a scuffle, and Sogo gets it. They steal it from behind him and
Last round
drops
in
the
the half.
operator after the round is over.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Just like
that's gotta be frustrating.
Yes.
yeah, and now, I mean, it's the last round, the economy is really down, and I mean, especially for Revenge, I mean,
That goes there.
he had his up last round and got it stolen away at the last
This goes
millisecond,
here.
and now he doesn't have any money. Gonna have to play with a plastic. Oof.
No money and no kills, really just stunting his growth. Not letting him flourish. And they're gonna try to go for another B site push.
Where are you?
And that Neon is just eyeballing that chamber on the south side.
As always.
Really not letting him get any movement that he wants to. But a 4v4 is still arguably better than a 5v5, but watching the chamber peeker on the corner.
Yeah, gets deleted instantly. And Demon all alone on B. Could he maybe find some pick to wait to like get some weight off of Baker's shoulders? But it looks like they're going B again. Okay, going B again. They know that Neon is a Demon. Can't quite get the kill. And now it's like 5v3, 5v2 now. Sogo with the arm gets the kill.
Stand your
Just
ground.
gonna go on sides, but it's looking really bad. Only got the smokes as protection. And now they're just
30
coming. Yeah,
seconds
just
left.
coming. Be
Last
really
player
careful.
standing.
Another move. It's taken down. 8-4. End of the first half. Not really looking good for
Switching
Baker.
sides.
But maybe this defender
Let's
side will
ruin their
wake
day.
something in them. I mean, just let's see.
Could be maybe giving Baker a little bit more time to plan out instead of having to be on the offensive side. You know, we didn't really get a lot of post-plant situations, and I think that's what really hurt our economy. A lot of the times the spike was dropped off in the middle of a hallway or in a really bad corner.
Yeah. And sometimes those rounds always comes down to those operators just doing some major role in this game, to be honest.
Absolutely, you know, especially the opposing Neon on Fisher's side really just holding down those angles, being so patient and waiting for the single person to come through and giving a little bit more to work with for Baker. Not in their favor.
Fully smoked.
It looks like that Fisher is gonna play retake, maybe. Oh, Baker.
Ladder moves, trying to get some damage.
And they've got B-side for free.
Drago.
And they've got B-side for free.
Trying to make his way towards the site, but not in time. 2v3 scenario, both Baker members on half health. 2 shots to the
Careful.
body and it's over.
Watch your
Sogo
eyes.
could get something, some value out of this, but no, Drago is it.
One enemy remaining.
Not get any more damage, but he's all alone now. I mean, 2v1, but
Grenade is
every
live.
single player is low HP, still need to defuse the spike, so at a big disadvantage here. Still with the ghost. They all one shot, just gonna run up to them. I don't think he's got time, but anyway, he's gonna get killed, and Fisher gets the gun round.
Not what you want to see for the start of the second half, but still anybody's game here. We've seen Baker come back from worse. A bit of lag
Never
there.
know. Yeah, it's a real lag, but you never know what happens in a Valorant game, you know. Could be some 13-0, could be some comeback, could be something like that, but that's why we're here.
Launching smoke.
Fisher going for a aggressive B site push. Baker mostly defending that A. Chamber watching over B, but how secure is he going to be able to make it? Three enemies
Especially
push onto the site.
3 players are gonna be next to him, so he's gonna be really bad. They're just gonna take him from all the sides, but Hijinks is here for some support. He's just gonna peek out. Not gonna get one. Not gonna get one.
Cuz absolutely hating on Revenge, not letting him get a single thing. Jeffy going to the plant. Not able to finish it off.
Watch your eyes. Here.
So we're trying to give him a little bit of cover.
This concentration. Got less, better guns. He's on 1 HP.
Last player
Hits
standing.
down through the smokes, gets the kill,
Flawless.
and now
Gun here.
Drago all
Fish
alone.
in a barrel.
Can't do really anything about that, but
Gun
10
here.
to 4. 6-round difference, but you know, there's maybe a chance somewhere, but looks like it's Fisher's game to be honest right now. Fisher's map.
Could be, and I believe so. I think Fisher did pick this map. Hey, look, yeah, Fisher did pick Fracture, so I mean, it's understandable that maybe they have a little bit of advantage, especially that
Yeah.
Neon. Oh my goodness, 18 and 7 right now, an absolute menace.
Concussing.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Looks like there's gonna be some
Baker's
fighting
Neon
on
though,
A.
taking him out. Manages to get out in time before the smoke cut them off. Blast wanting to cut off the rest of Baker as they push in onto this A site.
Ouch.
Catches him with watching the stars.
I mean, they're still on A, and we've got like 2 players on A sites, and we've got
Joke's
Drago,
over. You're
a Leo
dead.
on the back.
Killed the
Ooh,
rat.
Blast is gonna pick and get deleted, and now down to 4v3. Got the man advantage, but they've got the spike, and the B side is free, and they're gonna slow rotate. No, maybe, no, yes, no, maybe. Okay, no. It looks like A.
I think they're gonna try to. Maybe they want to finish off this A push. They had some kind of confidence, but now they're down to the last 2 people.
Go, go, go.
Maybe 2 Demon.
30 seconds
He's
left.
very low. Be careful, the Molly. Ooh, 14 HP
Molly.
left.
One enemy
Bringing him
remaining.
down to 14 HP.
Spike
Still not gonna
down
stop
A.
him yet.
Last player
Sogo's
standing.
gonna finish him
Go
off.
Spike.
1v1 Chamber. Revenge maybe finally able to get some work in now that that Neon isn't going to stop him.
Spike planted.
Waiting for the post plant.
The flash doesn't hit him.
And it secures the kill on the Phoenix. Revenge finally getting some time to shine. Is gonna defuse and clutch the round for himself.
They didn't actually think that would
Okay, really good. They finally got a round back. Maybe gonna get some mental momentum, gonna get some game momentum. So they could maybe get maybe a few rounds more. Maybe trying to get back into this game now. And what a play from Revenge. Finally getting, as you said, it's time to shine. It's time to really get some value.
And that's really all you can ask for, especially when you're kind of dragging the bottom. And I wouldn't even really say it's his fault 100%. That Neon has just been deleting him around every corner that he's trying to peek.
That's brilliant at this point.
And already a fight on the north side. Baker calling them out perfectly. Revenge waiting for the chance to sign the Neon, already being aggressive with the op shots.
Oh, Blast. Could get one pick. No, the trigger discipline. And it's gonna be deadly. It's gonna be deadly. GG.
everyone hide.
4v2 now. And they've got the A side for free. And now they've got also the position of every Baker's player. They're gonna try shots through the cage. Not gonna get any damage done. And Cuz is holding
Last
line
player
with the
standing.
op, with the marshal.
Cuz
Can they get him?
is just a menace with these peeks around the corner. Look at this angle too.
Yeah. With all snipers! Oh my gosh. The sniper master.
Truly, a menace with the long-range rifles, and maybe it's a map issue, and we're letting him get away with it. But this Neon is letting him run wild,
Yeah.
picking apart Baker's defenses one by one. Revenge was able to get a pick off at the beginning, but as soon as that Neon peeked the corner, it was Raps. Really, I think we should be focusing on trying to have the numbers advantage against the Neon, but Fisher isn't exactly making that easy.
Mm. And to be honest, like in this game, in this map, like the read plus the neon plus everything looks like everything is against Baker. To be honest, in this map, and they still got 5 rounds, and the timeout could maybe change something, but we just hope it could change something. But the last timeout didn't really seem to change anything, and Fisher got away with some very important rounds.
Really stunting Baker's growth, but there is still time, and maybe Dumbbell's gonna drop an information
Let's
bomb
push there.
on our players.
Ah, this is a nice spot.
Looks like they're splitting themselves up a little bit more. And the Cypher coming with them too, which I find really interesting. Nobody's watching that A side where they're trying to get through. Maybe this will work out in their favor. They can clear the other areas quick enough. Right now, it's looking like A site is just free.
Going up.
It's gonna be the A side.
There.
Just gonna
Where
play
are
the
you?
spike, and I guess Bakers is gonna be in a retake situation. Still got 2 players over on B. Gonna try and rotate, and now just Fisher setting up on this side to try and get some pick. Another move gets one. And Sogo is it to take Demon out. 4v4. Or even in the manpower. Sogo! Jeffy
One
gets
enemy
2.
remaining.
Another move gets 1. Gets very instantly, and Jeffy.
One left standing.
Whoa! Just went a little bit too quick. Jeffy with his 3k. Beautiful round from him. And 12 to 5.
Match
We're on match
point.
point.
Match point, Baker down by 7. Fisher really using this map to their liking. Everybody on Fisher going positive. Reading Baker a little bit like a book and pushing onto places where they're not. Baker not quite quick enough to rotate, getting forced in that
Go,
post
go,
point
go.
situation. We're going to see if we can eke it out here with a few ultimates on Baker's side.
Yeah, I mean, we got 3 ults.
Joke's
They've got
over!
2, so we
You're
got this
dead!
superiority. They're gonna do the Phoenix ult instantly, try and get some information on the B side. B side is gonna be
Flash!
dead and free for them.
Face your fear!
Discount. Trade ults now. And
Spike
gonna
planted.
scan Revenge, but no, we're just gonna go backside. Not gonna take the risk. Demon gets 1, gets 2. Really beautiful when Hysens gets his kill. Last, the Cypher gets his kill.
One enemy remaining.
3v2 and now 3v1. The smoke, the fuse. Last will not get a kill. Beautiful round, beautiful round.
Snatching a victory from the jaws of defeat. Baker gets another one, 6 to 12. They still have a long way to go. And it looks like we didn't use all of our ultimates. We still have 3 more up against their 2.
That works.
And we're going to hope that we can continue to hold this advantage for as long as we can.
Yeah, and especially if we've got like really good ultimates, like Chamber and Brimstone could really do some heavy damage, to be honest. Especially
We're
in a round like
hoping so.
this.
Neon's
Didn't
still
beat him
with the
down.
operator. They bought it again
Launching
immediately.
smoke.
Not giving Baker a chance to rest, and they're hiding around that corner, waiting for the right moment to strike. They're not going to see anybody. Baker pushing 2 onto B site, getting a rotation. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get a pinch on that south side.
Maybe why not? I mean, with Demon, maybe get some pick on our rotation. I mean, A is kind of a weak side to be honest, so they've done again a really good job with those rotates now. But Demon is the only hope to just stop this rotation, but no, because we are again.
Flash out.
Winning the sniper 1v1 once again. The reaction time just unmatched.
You know, he's got his ult.
30 seconds left.
5.
Almost
Jeffy
out.
gonna get to 4v2 now.
Last player standing.
Oh, from the back.
Caught while he wasn't looking. Chamberlain, last one left with the ultimate. And the Brimstone ult just gonna be barely avoided.
Spike planted.
5v1. Can Revenge do it in the last round? Gets one, but he gets caught by
Attackers
Blast.
win.
Fisher's gonna take
What?
round 1.
Yeah, what a game from both sides, but Fisher just, especially with the cuz, with the op, just, this is, I can't even get the word to say it, like, how can you be so good with the op, the reaction time, the shots, so precise, that's just what made the difference, I think, yeah, 23-10, I mean, Demon had a really good game too, but 13-6, Fisher gets this first map, but it's only the first map, you know, there's still 2 maps, it's not over yet, and correct me if I'm wrong, the next map is our map, it's our pick.
It is, and hopefully that we can Fisher. Oh, it looks like no, Baker actually picked Fracture.
Oh,
And yeah, so we lost on our pick, and Fisher picked Haven as their map too. So this will be interesting. Maybe we can take them to a 3rd round. They defeated us on our map. Maybe we can take them on theirs.
but I think
Uh,
I have an idea about what they're gonna do in that Haven map. I know that they're just gonna get the neon onto seaside with the up. Just watching along. I know they're just gonna do that.
We can only hope, especially both neons at the top of the leaderboard. I find so amusing. We're gonna take a short break, and then we will see you guys back in the 2nd map.
Yep. And we're back.
And
We're
we
back.
are back. And we're going to be taking the 2nd map to Haven. Fisher's choice. We did lose that first round 13-6, if I do believe. Maybe Haven is where we're gonna shine. It was Fisher's pick, and it's maybe we played in their hand on Fracture.
Maybe.
But we are
Yes,
going
maybe.
to pull up the Sova from Drago this time. Demon once again going with the Neon, a very solid pick considering last time. And the Killjoy from Ladder Moves, and the Omen from Hijinks. Oh, and an Omen from Hun this time as well.
Mm. In our comp relies on smoke. Double smoker could really do some nice little things with this, especially since smokes are very important. And Haven is a map where smokes are very important, especially on A side with the heaven with all those angles. So I think a double smoke was the right pick from us, and I feel like that we can do some really good plays with this comp.
You can only hope so, and especially having 3 different sites to plant on, smoke is going to be a very, very valuable tool, as you said. Baker on the defense side to start off with, splitting it up 1, 2, and 2. Fisher's running around like angry bees in their spawn. I can't really tell where they're gonna go yet.
Looks like they're going mid, maybe trying to split C through garage, maybe.
Already with the Sova scan, we love to see it. Getting that information when we need it. Cuz
There.
Not him, not him. Oh, Revenge gonna delete him. He's gonna get flashed, but no, he's not gonna get killed. Gonna get all utils thrown at him. Poor guy.
The Molly's gonna do a large chunk of his health. Hun is gonna get 2, dropping down to 20 health, and Demon's gonna finish him off. 74 HP left, but doesn't see Sogo
One
in the
enemy
corner.
remaining.
3v1, and they're gonna plant the spike. 3v1,
Spike
and
planted.
so is on A gonna rotate through CT, and they're gonna expect it. Again, reads it like a children book.
Gets shot at, but doesn't see where it came from. They all hid behind different corners. And even if Soga didn't pick him off there, they had another one behind the corner.
They get to go
Unfortunately-
around.
Yeah, a good round. I can't even say unfortunately. A good round for Fisher, frankly.
Yeah.
Just letting Baker know that they can't slack off and that they are going to put up just as much of a fight as anybody else. Putting a lot more emphasis on the C side now.
It looks like we did good. We did good on. And I bet nope. They're just gonna rotate. No, maybe looking back, they're gonna leave Omen.
Leaving Omen to kind of fight off, maybe get a few picks. Forcing that rotation is good though. Forces Fisher to play a little bit slower. They do have over a minute on the clock though, so they've got lots of time. They're actually going to force a fight onto this Sova here on A site. Maybe not. They're going to force him to rotate off again.
Ooh, down to 25 HP.
25 HP.
No, they're coming to see again. And Ladder Move is gonna push up.
One
He's
down.
gonna get 1, maybe gonna get 2. No, Sogo is it? But okay. We've got 2 players
Going up.
on C. This could be good. 2v3 battle on C now. It's gonna end. So Sogo shots are not
30
connecting.
seconds
Revenge
left.
is gonna get 1.
Spike down.
2v2 on C. Sogo
Last
spike
player
carrier is
standing.
killed.
guess 1.
I
Hijinks
have
guess
retrieved
1, 2.
Last
Drago
player
coming
standing.
from the back.
Thrifty.
And the Thrifty.
They
They're gonna get
sacrificed
around.
for nothing.
That's what you wanna see.
Surviving the utility and making his way all the way to C on 25 HP to secure the round for Baker.
Yep.
The hero we needed.
Yeah.
Looks like Fisher is going to completely forget about that left side now and make it an aggressive push towards A. Gonna preemptively set up the Omen smoke.
Mm.
But will it stop a Sova dart? Probably not.
No.
Especially when it's right in front, but they shoot it before it manages to scan.
And we're gonna fast rotate. I mean, to be honest, good read. And are they committing to the A side? Yes, they will.
Spike down A.
Demon gets one. Cuz forced into a bad position. Still gonna get a
Vago.
pick on Demon. Last
Spike is down.
Vago as well.
Last player standing.
1 still needs to plant the spike cause won't get anything done. And 2-1. Finally getting back
They should
onto
probably
this game.
reevaluate their
Beautiful,
approach.
beautiful round from Baker, to be honest. And they take the
Soloing
advantage.
out. Yes, absolutely. Soloing out Cuz.
Go.
A little scary. It felt like Cuz had more ground to work with than we would have wanted. Just goes to show, and look already, Demon with the operator, Cuz with a shotgun. You know, not really what we're used to seeing, but maybe it's just the map. Maybe he wants to play a little bit closer ranged.
Yeah, I mean, and they're gonna stack mid again. Maybe trying to go B, and B is all theirs. All
Joke's
three,
over!
yeah.
You're dead!
Judging from the open smoke, they're just gonna commit to B. Looks like we're gonna play a retake of B sides
Spike planted.
with this B side, and they're just setting up on every angle. Revenge is going to cross the wall without any fear. Gonna go back sides. Still couldn't maybe catch one off guard though. Ooh, the scrum grenade does a little bit of damage on him. Hijinks gonna get one, but gonna get instantly traded. Revenge is gonna get Hun. Drago gets the kill now.
One enemy remaining.
V2, the defuse is on. Revenge still sticking it. And we've got the round. 3-1. Another well played round from us. And that is really beautiful. What a retake.
Lots of people left barely on any health, but all you need is one to stay alive, and all it takes is one bullet. Really showing it's not over until it's over. Demon with the op again.
Target out.
Soga looks like they had the operator for a second, but sold it, deciding to save. Probably a smart decision.
I mean, for the economy, yeah. And looks like I'm gonna go see through garage, and we're just gonna leave Blast to get some information on maybe A, maybe some other side, trying to punish some aggressive push. Looks like we're still gonna stay garage, not trying to go on one side. And Hijinks, he's holding the line, and Cuz only with the buck, you know, he's just gonna back down. Just gonna back down, and that Fisher is blocked on garage. The spike is gonna back down, gonna go C. But be careful in Revenge, hiding in the cubby could maybe get a pick on him, and this could be a win condition if he gets the pick, to be honest.
Take flight.
When the spike is down, it's really hard, but oh, I've seen him. The shot that. Not gonna hit him. The second is not gonna hit him again, and Sova's gonna back down. Not trying to take any risk, especially with the spike. And yeah, we've seen a lot of moves on B. He's gonna get one through the neon wall, and now his
30
battle
seconds left.
is gonna be fought. Hyun
I know
gonna
exactly
get one
where
with the
you
Bucky,
are.
4v4, Cypher ult, Sova ult, Cut is gonna be with the Bucky, gonna get one, trying to chase Sova down, gonna get him.
Baker in a bad spot here, 2v4.
Last player standing.
Gets caught through the smoke as soon as it's placed.
Whoa, revenge.
Revenge. Looking to get revenge.
Thrifty.
Throws
No,
the
he won't
ult
get
up, but gets mowed down through it.
To be honest, this was
Good idea.
well played from us.
Yeah, we did the best of what we had, and I'm surprised that
goes
the
here.
B plant went so well. It just feels like there's so many areas for utility to get thrown in and just stop that plant. Fisher did a really good job of rotating and being where Baker isn't.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, especially in a site like the B site, which is closed and small, util can be like really
Scanning
dangerous, especially like for dust, stuns, and things like this. So B site, especially with like some neon, some Sova, and some Phoenix, is a really good strategy with all the utils they have.
Blast watching this door like his life depends on it, and frankly it does. 3 people on the other side of that door. Scary situation. Baker's gonna rotate more towards the C site. Phoenix is gonna try to creep up through B, but the Viper Toxin preventing him from going any further. Also roll off A site with that.
And still, they haven't committed into a site. I mean, they've got time. They've got 50 seconds. But they're just trying to take information. And cause, be careful. We know how dangerous he is with the snipers. So be really careful, Drago. In this position! But Jeffy's gonna get him.
Careful now.
Peeks through
30 seconds left.
the Toxin only to see the entire Fisher
Spike
team.
planted.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate timing.
One enemy remaining.
Blast with the trigger discipline gets 2. Wants to get a
Gets
3rd.
And the equalizer is there for Fisher. I mean, to be honest, Blast really just wander around all alone for them. Just from that trigger discipline, to be honest.
And that's scary. You know, most players will try to get a pick as soon as they can just to say they got their one, but Blast is really just waiting his turn.
Yeah.
7-4, leading team this time.
Yeah, I mean, he's just doing what's right, you know, so can't blame him. Looks like we're gonna go to A this time. A long. We're gonna put Blast on short, trying to encircle the side, but there's no one on the sides. The rotates are gonna be coming in, but Hyun gonna get one with a shorty, gonna put out the Vandal, gonna get two
One
now.
enemy remaining.
5v1, this went so
Flawless.
quick. This is an absolute destruction.
Fisher getting the absolute best case scenario,
I'm out of here.
giving them advantage, and Dumbbell calling for a timeout already.
Yeah, I mean, he's not trying to repeat last game scenario where Fisher is just getting more and more rounds, important rounds, down to the last bit, down to the last hair. No, and he doesn't want that to happen again. After what we've seen on last map, Baker did a really great start, taking the lead, but then Fisher got back into their game and just dominated all the way through. And he does not want that to happen now, especially on a decider map, like for the series map, I guess, for the 2-0 for Fisher. He doesn't want that to happen. I mean, and it's comprehensible, it's understandable.
When you go through a flawless round loss, calling that timeout is really expected, and it kind of gives Fisher this like a confident mindset almost that you know it is possible that their Baker is not as sturdy on their feet as you think, and maybe Dumbbell's trying to give them a little bit of extra ground that they need to stay stable. And they don't want the rounds to fall away from what they did last time. Back to round 8. After the timeout, playing a lot slower now. Looks like both teams have a better idea of what they want to do. Phoenix is going to try to push up to this mid site, but there's lots of eyes.
Careful now.
And he will see 2 of them, but not gonna see the third. And the paranoia is gonna hit him. He's just gonna back down. All the team is gonna back down. Looks like they're gonna try and rotate. Hey, Drago! Gonna get caught off guard. And Blast just gonna take the sights all from him. Revenge gonna get scanned by the trip. Purple camera doesn't scan anyone. Demon gonna go into heaven. Try and get a pig. The shots not hitting because he's gonna get 1. Blast is gonna get his pick 2. Down to 5v2 now. 5v1. Looking bad again. Another move. All alone with the Bucky. Blast gets the 4k. What a round from him.
They will scurry.
Maybe slow just isn't what's going to work for Baker this time around. But unfortunately, they don't really have a choice being on the defender's side. You know, too aggressive of a push could lead to a quick plant, or frankly, a quick round if they all die. But really just getting caught out by this Cypher, leading the round, and Hun just with the paranoias and the smokes just walling off Baker in the places we don't want to be. We need to see some of that from our own team. But a good shot from
Spike
Demon.
down A.
Looks like we're gonna attack the attackers. Really
Hijinks with another.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Cover going out.
Phoenix Dog comes out. Hijinks gonna dive through the smoke to the blast.
Where is everyone hiding?
Now the Cypher ult comes
One
out.
enemy remaining.
Demon.
Demon with 3.
Oh no, the reload! Unfortunate Blast is all alone and Drago is here to finish Demon's job. It was so unfortunate he didn't get to reload his gun.
You know, you hate to be in a part where you have all the momentum to continue the team fight. You are surprising them at every corner, and then you run out of bullets.
worst
Unfortunately,
scenario.
your knife just isn't going to do as much damage as the shotgun, unfortunately. But that is still okay. Still took the round. 4-5 now. Baker's still in it to win it.
Shadows traveling.
A more C-focused push this time.
And still, they're gonna send blast onto a mission and ladder through the smoke. Gets the first pick, gonna get 2. Be careful on now. Demon gets 1. 2v2, 2v2 now.
Going up.
Uneven kills going back and forth. And
Got
Sogo
spike.
gonna retrieve the spike and always blast on a mission, exploring all the sites. He's not even doing any fighting, just exploring the map.
Getting a lay of the land, if you will.
Yeah.
Really seeing that nobody is on that A site and maybe going to encourage the Phoenix to rotate over, and Drago and Hijinks are going to have to try to make their way as fast as they can to that A site so they're not in a post-plant situation. We've struggled most of the time tonight.
And yeah, it's gonna be now a post-run situation, and still on CT, but
30
they're pretty
seconds
close
left.
to the A sites. But
Spike
he
planted.
gets blast. He's a real menace. And talking about them, gonna do some damage onto Drago. Paranoia. Sogo Molly gonna get his flash ready. Gonna
Last
throw it.
player
Gonna
standing.
hit Drago. Oh, and 3K from Sogo. Really good round from him. Good play on that flash.
Using the utility to the best of his ability. You know, as that Molly, when it was out, that blast did not have to hit the corner. And thank goodness he didn't. It's really what saved his life. They're showing the skill of this player. So we've got a Killjoy and a Neon ult on both sides, actually.
Ooh. Wait. We've got 2 ults, they've only got 1, but the Neon ult, as we know, is the most dangerous one. And so you don't really want your opponent to get it, but it's our situation right now. And looks like that they're gonna split A through long and short, but no, cuz it's just gonna back down. And looks like they're gonna put more focus onto A long. Jeffy is going to try and push up to get maybe a pick, some information, anything that can help Fisher in this round, to be honest. And it's going to be the information. They're just going to run onto him. Drago gets 1. And Kaz, again, with the sniper, with the offload, is going to get his pick. It looks like they are going to be rotating to C. Revenge. It's going to get 1. And going to cut off the support for the C rotation. Really important kill
Come on,
from
let's
him.
go. Careful now.
Viper again walling off B and A site, but 3 of them are going to make their way as fast as they can. Revenge with another on
30
Sogo.
seconds left.
Fortunately, just the ultimate last also falls.
1 enemy
Great.
remaining.
Revenge with another now, just this Neon.
Is all alone. But he's got an outflow, but Revenge for the 3K done some very important kills this round.
Last round
Did
before
a
the
really good
switch.
job. He did his job, did a really good value for his team, and that's what we like to see in this Baker's team. And it's 5-6, last round of this half. We could maybe try and get some equalizer, just why not? Could just maybe relaunch the momentum for the second half, the attackers half.
Things looking a lot more favorable for Baker here too. You know, the last round we ended what, 4-8,
Scanning ahead.
8-4,
Yeah.
and not what you want to see going
There
into
they
the
are.
second half after the swap. But Baker really taking advantage of it this time. Drago getting the Sova ult. It's a little bit of damage and some information, but not too much. Only 1 ultimate left on Baker's side. Neon still has theirs, as Fisher's pushing this A site, but Baker has a lot of people waiting around this corner.
It's gonna be 2v2. They're just gonna push up slowly. 2v2 battle here. Drago gets 2. Gets traded by Jeffy and now Hijinks. 14 HP. Hiding. But Okay, Fisher is just gonna back down, and again Blast on a mission to try and get information on every site, and he's got the round site to be honest. If they want to go see the B sites, it's just free, clear, but no, it looks like that they're gonna go see sites. The warning shots, the attract some rotating for Baker. The shock dart
30
gonna do some
seconds
damage
left.
onto Revenge, but he's got the Odin. Killjoy.
There's the Killjoy. No reason not to use it, and
One
a good time
enemy
to use it
remaining.
at that, forcing them to leave both B and A, and it's just going to work out in Baker's favor as they tie it up
Switching sides.
going into the swap.
Yeah, I mean this map is just really close, and 6-6. Both teams have done a great job to be honest in this first half, but Baker they did some pretty good rounds to be honest, and
It looks like they're adapting more to Fisher's shooting patterns, it seems. I'm seeing a lot more of, like, we're moving out of the way of the bullet, so we're not getting absolutely melted down. You know, we're predicting where they're going to be around the corners. Baker is slowly adapting. Even though we're down a round, we're on our way back up.
yeah, and I mean to be honest, they've just adapted to their strategies. I feel like the first map was just kind of a warm-up map, but Curse is going to be pushing up, going to get one, going to get the first bomb, going to get spammed by everyone. Drago going to get one, but Curse is going to get the second though. But he's some HP down. Blast is coming for some support, but the commitment is still unclear on the sides, the side of Baker's.
Maybe looking like they want to go A. They have half the team walled off into B.
Revenge is gonna see that A is completely clear, but again Fisher with those reads, like always, it looks like that they're gonna try and defend A, but we've got two players on A. Scan
Voice
back.
is gone.
Blast gonna get one though.
Spike planted. One enemy.
Trade.
Is down, one left. And Cuz gets a third and is also going to get the defuse.
6-7.
I've tried
Got
explosions.
the round
Gotta
up,
go.
and it's just a gun round, but the gun round is an important round to be honest, mentally and economically. So it's kind of fortunate that we've lost it. We could have won it to be honest, but they've done a really good read on defending that A site on this rotate to be honest. So you could not complain. They played this round really well.
The more money that Cuz gets, the quicker they're able to buy
I'm outta
that
here.
long and distance rifle. You can already see it. I
go.
think that's the Marshall. Actually, no, it's not the Marshall.
Cover going out.
Always those snipers, and the snipers are really deadly for us.
Especially when you have these long straights. Cuz not even out for it. Using the Outlaw. Demon gets caught out in the middle of their wave. And defends their little spot. Ladder moves, falls to Sogo. 4v2. Hijinks for
Last
another.
player standing. Spike down.
Now we're
C.
down to Brago at half health.
Spikes down. Maybe some win. I mean, maybe I'm just too optimistic. Yeah, I'm too optimistic. 8-6.
We know more than we did before.
The best thing you can hope for in a situation like that is to try to get a quick pick to maybe weaken the other side. I don't really think we're in a position too early on in this round to try and save. But Hijinks not really able to get a grip this round, it seems. 5-12. Just getting caught in places he doesn't want to be. The smokes, though, putting in the work, just not in the kill department.
Looks like we're going to play some D4 round. Slow, defensive, trying to take some plays, and finally we got the most dangerous player out of the way. So we've got the bad advantage, and now we've taken the best player away. So this looks like very winnable, and it is even more since that revenge kill onto Sogo.
Taking advantage of the fact that Cuz is trying to look for those headshots and really giving him only the feet to shoot at through that tight angle.
Go, go. Shock it.
I doubt he'll let that happen again. Baker is rushing their way
One
through this
enemy
B
remaining.
site.
Whoa. Even again, shots on the body. A little bit toxic. And Jeffy coming from the back could be taking hijinks, but no. The alarm bots are gonna be here to stop the disaster. He's gonna get one, but hijinks on low HP. Another move is gonna finish this round. Finally a round back from us. Come on.
7 to 8. And look at this. I like that Baker does this. This is like when I was first learning Valorant and I learned about this. They just leave the spike back there sometimes. Never mind. They picked it up now, but I really like when Baker chooses to leave it in a safe spot that they know they can come back to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a low elo on ranked, but we'd never do this on low elo. Like, low elo is hell. And
this
just
Odin just really trying to mow down a lane before they can push up.
smoke with a hole in it.
My ultimate is ready.
Wow.
Oh,
Blast managing to mow down Drago through the smoke, takes a little bit of damage himself, but manages to win that situation. Moving on to a different site. Viper Poison blocking off B to A.
I mean, is A really a good side to end up on? You've got Jeffy on Heaven with the Odin, and Sogo is coming up
Right
for
here.
support. So it's not really the ideal, but hijinks is gonna get Jeffy, gonna get the most dangerous threat. He's gonna get the second one too, because with the Odin he's gonna get his kill.
Spike planted.
3v3. They've got two players, low HP, and Lurk from Herne.
Positions are compromised by that Cypher ult, but it's only going to give them so much as they were so far away.
And Cuz
Cuz is
taking
on Heaven now.
the same position as Jeffy, but Torrent is just gonna smoke off Heaven. Beautiful
One enemy remaining.
strategy.
One enemy remaining.
2v1, now down to 1v1. Cuz with the Odin, with his low HP, gonna try and defuse. And now Demon's just gonna run it down. Shorty's him. Equalizer 8 to 8. I mean, once again, this is like so close, going back and forth. You never know who could take the map at the end of this game. Like, wow.
Coming down to the Neon versus Neon, we love to see it. Wow, look at this Cypher 20 and 10.
Only he has a sentinel.
Also the long.
Let's go.
Really taking advantage of these. Look at this camera position on C too. It's gonna give him so much visibility down that whole hallway.
Plays his agent so well, to be honest. Especially with the utils. And this time he's gonna get a Marshal and an Outlaw. I didn't see the gun. It's Marshal.
Toxin screen down.
Scary sound to ring out while you're trying to push onto a site. Looks like
Yeah.
Baker's finally gonna pick up the spike and try to move towards.
Oh, but they've got two
Abe.
players.
A good molly though. Forcing Sogo to come out. A good kill, good use of that molly. And Fisher's gonna stay behind this Viper wall. They don't want to go through it, but they don't care anymore. They've
the
crossed
Neon
it. Cuz
get any-
not doing as much damage with the ult as he would have wanted to.
And the B side is
30
just
seconds
free.
left.
We're gonna plant, head up,
Spike
do our
planted.
life, and we're gonna. Oh, that's That's beautiful. Oh, we're gonna watch, but no! Jeffy is gonna get the pick and gonna get the upgrade with the Phantom. Hijinks is there. Gonna TP to another position.
area.
Tries to get some information. The wallbang.
Gets the recon bolt.
Whoa. Whoa.
Take go, go,
Oh,
go.
demon
One
coming out
enemy
smoke.
remaining.
Surely. Oh wow. Just wow. Wow. I mean, to be honest, this round was
I'll
just,
choke their sight.
you could never know, you never knew who would won it. Like, sometimes it was Baker with the advantage, and then it was Fisher, then Baker again. And the timeout from Rubies, trying to find a good strategy. I mean, to be honest, it's looking really good. We've adapted to their playstyle, to their shooting patterns, as you said earlier. And right now, just looking very, very good to counter them and take this map home. But not speaking too soon.
First time
not speaking-
that. Yeah, no, you're right. This is the first time that Baker has been up, and it would be a bad time to give a little bit of commentator's curse. But seeing that Fisher has called a timeout for the first time all night, that's got to say something. That maybe we're in their heads a little bit. That oh, Baker's starting to warm up. We're finally ready. It only took us a few rounds into the second match, or the second map, but we are still here, and it looks like we've got a few ultimates on our side. But so does that Phoenix ultimate. Is really just, they're getting so much utility out of that. They're pushing up, they're getting information with it, and then he's just back into the fight as soon as they drop focus on him. Like he was gone from the first time they shot him.
I will find you.
Looks like another default. Oh, I love those rounds where it's just like default, you drop the spike, as you said. It's a really good strategy, a really good round. But be careful, because after timeouts, you never know what your opponent
Toxin screen down.
could be doing for you, to be honest. Could be doing something crazy. But looks like we're gonna stack up mid again, trying to commit to B side, and we are gonna get the first blood. But no, we're just gonna back down. We know that they may be rotating, and that is a really good call from us. And are we trying to go into garage or maybe B? Still undecided, but the drone onto garage confirms my doubts that we are going through to see through garage. Gonna destroy the trip, gonna make some noise, and gonna back down again. No.
Yeah, maybe trying to get them in a place where it's more manageable. But as I said earlier, that B site has so many corridors, we can get caught in a bad spot. It looks like they maybe faked a rotation out of CF, showing that camera.
30 seconds left.
Yo!
Drago's gonna be having none of it.
The site has been cleaned up, but the dust is coming back. I mean, not yet. The rotate. And not yet, but oh, ladder move. Oh, please, please, son. No, no.
It's okay, we still know where they are. Still a 3v4. We have the numbers advantage. And Drago with another one, waiting for the right moment.
Last player standing.
Oh,
And Hun
beautiful.
teleports right in front of Drago.
We won now.
Looks like the Phoenix is gonna back off to save.
Good call, to be honest. Especially in a situation like this when you've lost the last few rounds. It's the only logic. And we're not gonna chase him onto B. Not gonna do like chamber incident
Go, go, go.
on Fracture.
The chamber incident. Baker up 10-8 now. Only 3 more rounds left until victory is claimed on map 2.
This is a really good map from us, and I'm really happy to see our players just coming off like that with those strategies, those counter strategies. They're just playing so well on this map. Well, I mean, like, it's just so beautiful to see.
Shadows traveling.
We're gonna hope it stays beautiful before it gets ugly.
Yeah.
2 ultimates on Fisher's side, the Omen and the Sova. That is a lot of full map coverage.
Yeah, but we've got the
However,
Neon.
Exactly. Demon does still have his, so for all we know, just be a perfect counter that Baker's waiting to use. Sogo's watching this tight angle, trying to make sure that Baker doesn't get anything sneaky
Toxin
again
screen
on
down.
that left side. Here comes this Sova ult from Fisher. Tags some.
Oh,
They kills one. Kills the other Sova
spike's
on
down.
our team.
spikes down. No, spikes down in the but Demon gets the pick, but spikes down, as I said, is down in a really bad position. Hyun, however you pronounce that,
30 seconds left.
is watching the spike, but Revenge is coming. Gonna get stunned by his own teammates. Now Demon. Revenge gonna get one, gonna get two. Demon gonna get this one, gonna get three. The ult! No!
And the Neon ult almost picking it back up, but Cuz finishes it off. Almost a amazing comeback spike drop there. But Cuz
yeah.
just manages to stop Demon before he can finish it off. A very good attempt by Baker. You know, maybe the getting stunned part didn't exactly help, but the the attempt was still there.
I mean,
10-9.
yeah, it was like. I mean, we still got the advantage, and this one was really well played by us. It was just
I'm outta here.
last little branch of the tree. Oh, and careful of the Odin. The Demon come on, just rush him. He's all alone. He's just gonna back down, gonna go into always that position, that deadly position. But no, we smoked off even. And
You should
that
run.
is, again, a really good play. And the
Ooh, the
Killjoy ult.
Killjoy's active. Could be Baker's opportunity to get in and make a plant, but this Sova is just staying right on the corner of it.
I think they've waited a little
Welcome
too long
to my world.
for committing to the A sites.
Could be maybe they're waiting for the right moment. Hijinks able to destroy utility as it's coming on. The Viper ult also on the site.
It can be bad.
Defending the spike with their life.
Last player standing.
Who you want?
Still
Wanna
the
go?
last one left.
Oh, always the Odin. This gun is such a nightmare.
You know, some people excel in very tight headshots, others excel in mowing you down and turning you into Swiss cheese, and Fisher is doing just that. Going to make Dumbbell want to call a timeout. 10
Last
to 10.
timeout.
True,
And-
yes.
And it's like the last time out of this map, maybe of this night, if it goes wrong. And this is just our last chance to just take those last 3 rounds, but it's all even. We've lost our 2 point lead, but we can just regain it with, as I say again, the right strategies. And we've seen some good strategies, but I feel like the timeout from Fisher has done some refresh, some how to say, cold water in, like when you drink cold water in the summer. It's like that, just so refreshing for them.
A big shock to the system, surely going to wake them up. If you are a Baker or Fisher, what's going through your head right now? You are 10-10 in the championships of CVAL.
I need a drop.
And if you're Fisher, you are
Here,
3
cheers.
rounds away from securing your spot to move on. But if you're Baker right now, you are dependent on these last 2 rounds to not go to the loser bracket.
And to be honest, even if we lose,
Toxins going
as you said, we're going to the lower brackets. And to be honest, I think we're facing UC Davis if we lose. But anyway, we hope for a win. Not talking about losing right now. And we're just hoping for the win. And we trust in our players.
Trust indeed. Looks like we're going for another A site push, and this could be dangerous for Fisher. Putting a lot of focus on to see. Looks like Hijinks is going to try to join up with them.
Especially since
Maybe wall off garage.
Cypher doesn't have any of his
Cage
utils
triggered.
on A. I mean, just one, but it's
I
not
found
really
my
enough
wire.
to defend the whole side. And looks like that they're going B, mid. Spike is going through garage.
Watch
A, B,
this. You can
B.
see Fisher trying to push up through that corner, and Baker is sneaking right out from under their noses.
30
They're
seconds
pushing
left.
back up through A. They might get pinched behind from this Phoenix and the Sova.
Yep. Oh, bad call, bad call. They could have gotten the C-side for free. Trip gonna be destroyed now. Cuz with the Odin. Gonna get one. They're not gonna get two. Now the move is it to save the
10
day.
seconds left.
Drago is gonna get his pick. Gonna plant the spike, but different like Cypher ult. And Sogo coming in from long. But Drago is here to hold the line, but be careful, Drago is really low HP, just waiting for Sogo to show his Z. But they're two altogether. The flash. Oh!
Through the flash!
Scanning ahead.
Instinctual bullet to the
One
head!
enemy remaining. Last player
But
standing.
Jeffy gets another one. Killjoy, the last one left alive. Sova on less than half HP. Oh! Ladder moves. Just hoping to get a body shot and to knock the Sova down. Barely anything needed to knock him over. Could have sneezed on him. And Baker's going to take the 21st round. Whew. It is getting close.
Yeah, it's getting long. Especially, I mean, to be honest, we're playing really well and it just goes back and forth. And, I mean, there's some suspense, but just hope that we can take those last 2 rounds. 2 rounds left just to get to a third map, maybe to win. And now solos from Drago. Gonna go into the void. Did he hit his own teammate? I think? I don't know.
Not quite, but did get a little bit of damage and maybe helped secure the kill on the opposing Sova. But unfortunately, still back to a 4v4. And looks like C-Site is open, has a little bit of Cypher utility. And maybe Baker's going to make their way over there. But Omen is really holding down this angle against the Neon. Revenge maybe wants to get a pick, but Hun watching that B site, waiting for Revenge to sneak in, standing still like a lion waiting to jump on its prey.
And they're just gonna regroup in case something goes wrong. Revenge gonna take the first peek and gonna take the kill. B site is all clear, is all there.
30 seconds left.
So now we can just set up. The Viper smoke is gonna be set up too.
Spike planted.
Because it's gonna go from the back. So why does Sogo has his ult every single round? I feel like.
It feels like it, yeah, it feels like he has it really often. Sogo trying to make use of it. They know where Baker is, but unfortunately they just have this B site locked down. Ladder move's gonna kick out Cuz before they can
One
use
enemy
it.
remaining.
Tries to steal one,
Yes.
but unfortunately it's just not enough.
Cover going out.
Match point. It is.
Match point.
Maybe
how
to
this will
equalize. I mean, right now, this map has just been a success. Even though there's been some lows, we're on a good streak. We've got the mental, we've got the economy, and we just need to convert one more round, one more push to convert this into an equalizer and go onto a third map.
Breaks over.
And look at the economy on Fisher's side. You know, a lot of their buys are
Shot that.
dependent on them winning this round. They're really putting it all out there.
Take this.
Demon
gonna
wants to silence them before they can start shouting and telling where they are.
Go,
Shot down.
Sinka's gonna get one. he's gonna get him. The biggest danger has been eliminated, and they're gonna back down, gonna change sides. And C site is oh, Sogo.
Sogo's gonna get his revenge on revenge. You know, burning his ultimate last round, wasn't too happy about it. The Demon's gonna make their way onto the B site, and unfortunately, destroying the tripwire is gonna alert them where he's at. Latimer is gonna return the favor.
33 and have the HP advantage though on all of our players. I mean, no.
Last player
Advantage on
standing.
Sova.
Spike down.
Getting
C.
down to it in an instant. Hijinks coming from C-Link. They've got the spike gonna play it together. Pretty well played, to be honest.
Sitting on the spike, still anybody's game. And Fisher did pull through. They're not going to have a lot to work with, but looks like they won't need much. That little bit of economy they gained back from that last round is going to give them more than what they had beforehand. Now, also with 2 ultimates up on Baker, this could be really tight here. Baker needs to get rid of them before they take advantage of using both of those. Or they might save it for that last round.
Yeah. I mean,
Scanning ahead.
right now it's do or die for Fisher. It's do or die, and they've got 2 ults. They've got good guns. It's almost a fair fight, to be honest. It's either overtime or you go to a third map. So this is a really high pressure round. Let's hope it does not affect our players too much.
And Revenge does not want to activate this tripwire just yet.
Put down.
And waits for the bolt to come out and really just catches him while he's flying the drone around. Hun uses the ultimate teleports across the map.
Spike down.
Cuz
A.
also takes 1.
Spike is down though, and Cuz gonna get his ult activated, but oof, the headshot, wow! Spike retrieved.
Looks like Hun didn't get as much use out of the ultimate as he would have wanted, and neither did Cuz. Killjoy is now active.
30 seconds left.
Wait, there's a little hole in what Sogo could be hiding. Yep, that's it. That's it, but here,
Last player
is it
standing.
for a trade?
Spike down. A.
2v1 for the overtime or the third map. Lot of pressure on ladder move. He ain't got all time. 10 seconds
10
left.
seconds left.
The top the spike. And it's gonna be overtime.
My ultimate is ready.
Plant, as you say, going into overtime, 12 to 12.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Will they try
Like
the same
holy
old
yum.
tricks?
My heartbeat is
That goes
so
there.
high right now. And Dumbbell with another timeout. Try and get his players to the round mindset to just finish off those maybe last 2 rounds.
Really goes to show that how equal Baker and Fisher are. This is always one of my favorite matches to commentate because it is so close. 90% of the time, we've always taken Fisher to a third map, and I think Dumbbell wants the exact same thing here. Hopefully, trying to give them an elite strategy since there's no ultimates on the board. Don't remember exactly how close everybody was to gaining it, but I have a feeling that it's going to be really important in this overtime.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, take Fisher to a third map, and this third map, correct me if I'm wrong, again, this third map could be, it is split, so I don't know who's better on split, you know, I never watched like Fisher versus Baker, but from this experience today, it is really entertaining.
And hopefully, no matter what, we're going to give everybody a show in this overtime. Everybody really trying to finish it off. And it looks like here, Revenge and Ladder Moves are closest to getting their ultimate abilities. And most everybody on Fisher's side still has a lot of work to do. They are on the offense. We'll see how much that changes things. Revenge once again walling off A and B with the Toxin.
They're really unsure on which side to commit, and all sides are really guarded except for A. I mean, they're trying to rotate on to the west side of the map, and that's a good call. Sogo can get the first blood though. That's not really good news for us. Revenge. Careful. Gonna get one. Not gonna get two.
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunately, 4v1. Hijinks. All alone. Gunnar sees him. Match points for Fisher. The tables have
Switching
turned
sides.
in the worst way.
Match point.
Hopefully it doesn't rattle Baker too much. A really good overtime play from Fisher. Baker just didn't really get that many kills to try to get more ultimate points. And it's going to come down to it. Maybe Baker can put them into a double overtime.
I will be their
Maybe.
nightmare.
I mean, Blast, what's the game he's having? 30 kills.
Revealing area.
As a Sentinel. His recon that.
What
Just
a,
gonna push
what a
Hun.
bolt from Drago.
Yeah, gonna push Hun back, but not gonna matter anyway. He's gonna take a kill. Revenge.
Toxin screen down.
It's gonna take a lot of damage.
Careful now.
Molly denies access to garage to Makers. Sogo.
Spike down.
Second.
Mid.
Flash. Spikes down. 3v5 in revenge. 11 HP now. 0 HP
Wow.
is dead.
Last
Oh,
player
no.
standing.
5v1. We can just pray and hope for the best.
Flawless.
But the best will not happen
Defenders
today as Fishers takes this second map and goes through onto this upper bracket, and our Bakers are gonna be onto the lower bracket against, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be UC Davis tomorrow. What a game we had.
12-14, and look at this stat. Hijinks really just didn't get it going in the second round, unfortunately. Jeffy and Hun also down towards the bottom compared to that first round, especially Cuz too. We saw Cuz
Yeah.
as a dangerous player in the first round, but Blast kind of taking his spot. Really, I think it was the utility and the tripwires and the cameras just letting his team know as long as he could, as long as he was alive. But throughout all 26 rounds, he only died 16 times. That will
Yeah.
be a GG's that will send us to the losers bracket. However, we are not out just yet.
Not yet.
So we will see you guys tomorrow, same time, against UC
UC Davis.
Davis. So be sure to tune in for tomorrow. Thank you, Angel, once again for casting me today. It was a pleasure to have you on here. I hope you had a
Thank
great
you.
time.
I mean, I had a great time. You were such a good guest. I mean, it's my pleasure, to be honest, to cast with you. And yeah, what a game we had. It was really good. I had a really good time, and it did leave me some stress, to be honest, in some moments. But no, in life we can't always win, but we still got a chance tomorrow. So nothing is over yet. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, everyone, for watching us. It was me.
Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow against UC Davis.